Good afternoon and welcome back to another episode of Re-Elevated. We're here at the CF Lime Ridge Mall here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. We are at the Hudson's Bay store here, which has a pretty interesting history. It's going to be closing along with the rest of the chain in June. This store has a pretty interesting history. It started out as a Eaton's department store, another storied Canadian chain. And this store actually moved here after Eaton's had closed in the early 2000s. So let's take a look here and see what's going on. Like I said, the store is closing in June. Having a lot of issues with the building, along with a lot of the other stores. But look at the architecture alone here. Original Eaton's doors. And here we go. So this is a two-level store. But unlike the store in St. Catharines, this store was renovated when Hudson's Bay took it. And it looks very nice. It really does. Very, white and bland. I guess that was the look, back in those days. But, it still looks very nice, for the matter. So, here's another one of the exits over here. We're on the main floor level at the moment. Hudson's Bay has been having issues with a lot of the store with escalators not working, elevators not working, and bathrooms being closed. So we're going to take a look around the first floor here first. This is cosmetics area over here. And here's a lot of the fragrances here. And like I said, there's some more cosmetics over here with Clinique, Elizabeth Arden. Right in time for Mother's Day. Women's department is down here. On the upper level, you have the men's department. Here is some of the fixtures over here. This store doesn't really have that big of a Zellers footprint like the others. But, it's all right. Here's the elevator. Unfortunately, this one is just out of service. Would have been a nice one. It looks like really old. Probably original to Eaton's, honestly. Here's jewelry over here. And it's busy. It's very busy in here. Probably the busiest it's been in a very long time. We're gonna head upstairs now. Escalator is also out of service along with the elevator. Otis escalator, acting as stairs. Original to Eaton's. Look at this atrium. Boy, I'm even getting my steps in today. Oh my goodness. This is just ridiculous, honestly. Don't mean to complain, but here's the kids department. And subsequently up here, you have Zellers. Store closing sale. There's Zellers over here. Here's the Stripes collection. Very little left, but for those who want a little bit of a souvenir, there is the stripes collection for those who like it and those who will miss it. Some bedding wear over here. Some furniture, the amount of rugs from the liquidation company. You have homeware throughout here. And over here, you have some more bedding wear over here. Here's the pickup and return center. And pretty similar to Kmart. Take a look at this. This is pretty neat. But let me look at this. You just have that beautiful Hudson's Bay logo. And over here, a little bit more domestics. Can still shop online at the Bay at the moment. Exclusively ours at the Bay. Very nice look at the mall entrance. But I mean, look how nice this store is. We're now in the men's department. This store's pretty well stocked. Like I said, this is one of the nicer ones that I've seen. There are a few that are, a little bit nicer, but different stores are different. Men's accessories. Here's the kids department, and something pretty cool for you if you guys want to take photo ops. Pretty nice Hudson's Bay banner if you guys want to take pictures. Some dresses. We're gonna come up on Zellers again. Look at this nice floor. Fitting room in the middle. Very similar to some May Company stuff from the early 2000s and 90s. Again, look at this escalator atrium. Would have loved to see these in operation. But there's Polo right here. More housewares over here. This probably was a price check at some point, which is fine. No more price checks here. One of their signs for service. Centralized service checkouts. These look honestly like Sears. And empty section here. And we're going to be heading out now. Shop online at the Bay.